It is that time. Good morning, and welcome to Mahala Monday, everybody. Great to have you with us today. It is the 2nd of August. Welcome to August. Welcome to Rhoda.
Yeah.
That's Mahala Monday.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mahala Monday.
First show in August.
First show in August.
8th month of the year.
That's so true.
I've been thinking about that the whole time.
And a day closer to September, which means we're going to start getting warmer weather.
That's the part she's looking forward to, as I'm sure we all are. But it is absolutely fabulous having you with us here this morning on the Mahala Monday. And as you know, it is a live broadcast on YouTube, on Facebook, and we welcome. Please interact with us during the show at Nickay Productions. Those are the details on YouTube and Facebook. And we look forward to your questions and comments as well. And what we have been doing for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking to tertiary institutions. That is sort of what it is about, because we're getting into that home stretch. People are making their decision. People are deciding what to do.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, there's so many deadlines, Dougal. So, you know what? We have to get the information out now again at this point because of the fact that time is running out. There is deadlines with a lot of institutions that do have deadlines in which in order for you to register, and also funding. There's a lot of funding that's happening. It also has cut-off dates. So we don't want you to miss out on these opportunities. So please take note. This is why we're doing this.
And this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. It is having that information out there, because once there's a plethora of choices, once there's options.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it makes life a little bit easier, Rhoda.
Yeah. And you know what, Dougal, we've created also that silver platter, because people is always asking questions. Oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. This is the platform that we've created, which is the silver platter. We're putting it out there for you.
Yeah.
Pick and choose.
And that is why we say definitely interact with us, because we've tried our best to come up with questions that we would think you would like to know from various institutions, but ultimately you would know and get into the heart of it. And that is what makes this so exciting. And it's like, she's helping me, and she's helping you. And that's help.
And we're helping you.
So that is what you can expect, of course. Now we have, like we said, we have been chatting to various institutions over the last while. But of course, today it is then the turn of a very, very wonderful tertiary institution as well. And I'm sure you are very aware of it. And that is the Cornerstone Institute. So we're going to be talking to them to find out exactly, you know, what is Cornerstone all about, all the different courses that they have, what you can expect, and of course, so you can definitely make Cornerstone your tertiary institution of choice. So joining us today from Cornerstone is Bulalani Didwa. Bulalani, good morning. Thank you very much for being with us here on Mahala Monday. Welcome, sir. Happy Monday to you. How's it going?
Good morning to you, Tim. Thank you for having Cornerstone. It's going really well, and I'm excited to be here with you today.
Now, we're excited having you along. Looking forward to all the info you're going to give us about Cornerstone. But let's just start off at the beginning quickly. What is your role exactly at Cornerstone? What do you do?
My role at Cornerstone is the student recruitment team lead and advancement coordinator. So basically, my job is to assist in recruiting students and ensuring that students have got a very pleasant experience in applying to be registered as students at Cornerstone. The advancement component of my work involves what Rhoda's just spoken about, funding. And just making sure that there are funds available for those who would not be who could not afford to enter or access higher education at Cornerstone. So that is my role at Cornerstone. It is to be student team lead, student recruitment team lead, and advancement coordinator.
Firstly, there's several points there that I've got to mention. Firstly, that is a long title: student recruitment team lead and advancement coordinator. I got it right.
Yeah.
That is the first thing. And also, to best of my knowledge here, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time I've actually heard of somebody doing that at a tertiary institution, taking a student by the hand. And you yourself just said to it, make it the process as pleasant as possible. I absolutely love that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. And I think we need to kind of put at the back of all of that, you're also Mahala, which means you're also doing this for the students, you know, for free.
Yeah.
That's exactly
right.
what we do in
right.
Mahala.
No, I absolutely love that. And I want to point that out, that I have not heard of any other institution actually doing this.
Yeah.
So
Well
I'm just I'm just scoring you 10 out of 10 already on the first question.
No, thanks. Just to add on to that a little bit, once a student applies at Cornerstone, they get assigned to a recruitment officer.
Wow.
And that recruitment officer is meant to make sure that the student has that pleasant experience in applying to be registered as a student at Cornerstone. So they, whatever questions they have, they can ask directly the recruitment officer who is assigned to them and who specializes in the course that the student is applying for.
So
That's
to put this
brilliant.
into perspective, that officer almost becomes like that student's butler in the early days. Like these are the questions, the concerns the student might have.
Perfect. There's no better way of putting it. That's exactly the way it is. That's exactly how it is. So when a student applies at Cornerstone, they get assigned a recruitment officer who basically, if I can just use a layperson's language, who holds them by hand to ensure that they, they get registered as a student at Cornerstone.
And that
I
is
think
cardinal.
that's
That is so
brilliant.
important
Yeah.
because it's such a nervous time.
It is
This
very nerve-wracking. Yeah.
It is just
And
brilliant.
what I have actually noticed as well, obviously working with institutions as well, is the fact that a lot of these students are coming from school where they're having uniforms. It's very structured. It's very, very told what they need to do. And now they're entering obviously an institution which is totally different to the norm, which has been 12 years of the norm, now coming to institutions. So I think this is a brilliant idea, and they need exactly someone to be able to assist them so that they don't drop out. Because
Yeah.
I think this is one of the bigger problems a lot of institutions actually have. If the student doesn't have that support when they start that first year, they tend to drop out and they're not 100% sure they're doing the correct thing. Mama, correct, Buleleni? Bulelani?
No, certainly you are correct. I mean, and at Cornerstone, we certainly make provisions for that. We've got a department that is led by the Deputy Dean. It is the Student Development and Support Services, where students get all the necessary support they require. They also get, if they are needing for any wellness issues and any issues that are just affecting the student in relation to their academic work, that is what it is that the department is there for. It's led by the Deputy Dean, Beverly Dankers, and that is what they are responsible for, to ensure that students who go through different types of challenges are taken care of and they are attended to ensure that they get what they came to Cornerstone for, which is to better their lives through education.
Just talking, obviously, I mean, you mentioned the word challenges. One of the challenges that Cornerstone is facing right now is obviously the pandemic, which is the COVID-19. How has this affected you guys?
Ulalani? Are you there? He's there. You will get to it.
Oh, there we go. Did you hear the question?
Yes, I did get the question. My apologies. I just dropped out for a second
I
there.
see so, yeah.
You
Can you
hear
hear me?
You hear.
We hear you. We see you.
Okay, awesome. Now I got the question about the COVID-19 pandemic and how it's affected our institution. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected a lot of higher education institutions, and us as Cornerstone, the majority of our students being online. The impact was not as bad. What we are very proud of at Cornerstone is that throughout this pandemic, last year when we had to quickly move to remote learning, we did not change a single academic calendar in our sorry, we didn't change a single date on the academic calendar. So that's something that we're very proud of. What we've done is we've ensured that we convert those contact students who were with us to online, so that they can continue with remote learning, and that has worked perfectly. But out of that, there's been other problems that have been born out of converting the students, because the students had prepared themselves to study contact and to use the resources that are available at the institution. Therefore, we had to support the students, those who didn't have devices, who relied on devices that were at the institution. We had to ensure that we offer data to those who also relied on the Wi-Fi that is an offer at the institution. So those are the kind of interventions we have done to ensure that we adapt to the challenges presented by COVID-19 and the pandemic. So that is where we are. But we're very, very proud that we've just converted those students to online, and ensuring that there is not a single date on the academic calendar that was changed. So what we've those students who were meant to graduate last year, graduated last year. So there was no change at all. And we're very proud of that.
Do you know what? I like that, how you've almost, as an institution, you've really moved with the times, and you still maintained and achieving your objectives that you have set out. And I like that, and all the interventions that you've done, helping students with data and the like. I think that is absolutely brilliant. How you've met those challenges head on, because as you said, the pandemic is has thrown everybody a bit of a curveball. We all and it's continually evolving, and I like that the institution is playing the course presented by life, if it were. And I know we're going to get into, so a lot of people are very interested in the courses that you offer, what it is exactly that you do. But Bulelani, I want to ask you, since we're talking about the challenges, I want to address an elephant in the room, right on top, because the parents would love everything you have said up till now, the guardians. So let me just throw in the elephant in the room here. So access when it comes to higher education in South Africa, I mean, this is a central topic. We're all talking about this. How does Cornerstone do anything for people who maybe cannot afford access to higher education, or to be able to study at your institution? Because I do believe that that is an elephant in the room. It is something we all need to talk about. Is there anything that you do?
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's a very important question. It's a very important topic. But to just bring, I mean, it's also worsened, in fact, by the COVID-19 pandemic, where you find that a lot of sponsors and funders no longer want funding education, but rather funding initiatives for food and shelter in our country. So that has just made it slightly difficult. But at Cornerstone, we have a financial aid where we assist students who apply for financial aid, and we try and ensure that we enter into partnerships for bursaries for our students. Cornerstone is committed to social justice, and that means that access to higher education is at the core of our work. We want to ensure that we offer that access to higher education to the community that was previously disadvantaged, or that cannot afford at this moment in time, to ensure that they study and they change their lives through education, which is what we want to do. So what we have done also is to partner with some corporates and do profiles of students who don't have funding, or who cannot afford to study at Cornerstone. So we take those profiles obviously with the permission of the students, to the different funders, and the funders they decide on. Then it's up to the funder to decide on the amount, or whether they will fund the student or not. But we do have initiatives, and it's something that we take very, very seriously because of our commitment to social justice. Therefore, we are constantly making sure that we are entering into partnerships for bursaries. We have our financial aid committee to ensure the disbursement of funds, and then obviously I'm just I'm funding for other programs, other things, but to ensure that students, and also we've tried to get funding because the institution tried to get funding for these devices and data, but we have not really been successful in that. So we've had to use the institution's own resources to ensure that those students have got devices and data. So we're constantly looking for ways to ensure that the students who've got financial constraints are able to access our programs at Cornerstone.
I like that. I like that. You're doing what you must do, and you're doing everything that looks like you're covering bases, and especially the collaboration between having organizations and sending profiles of students on. I think that is, and donors, that makes so much sense to me. And hearing you say that, I just kind of get all the good vibes, if I can put it that way. Hey, Rhoda?
Oh, most definitely. And I think also it's so frustrating, because especially if you're an excellent student and you've always topped your grades in that, and financially just cannot afford to go to these institutions. This is exactly the silver plate I'm talking about, where here's the opportunity for you to go to Cornerstone. You've got the marks, you've got the results, you're brilliant at what you know that you're capable of. Go to them and actually tell them, look here, there's the results. Give me an opportunity. There's funding available.
There is funding. And you know what? Sorry, if I may, Bulelani, and I would like your take on this as well, because sometimes somebody is excellent at school.
Oh, yeah.
But because there's a lack of resources in terms of funding, and knowing that there is finances or assistance in that regard is available, people just don't study because it is not a very easy subject to
sad.
breach.
Yeah. Whoops.
Do you find that, Bulalani, as well?
Apologies, I lost the question. I just dropped out, so I didn't get the question.
Oh, okay.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Can you just repeat it for me?
No, it was just more like sort of a comment as well. I mean, we like the fact that you have these mechanisms in place and the assistance in place that you can at least have that conversation comfortably with the student, because somebody who finishes school, for instance, if they lack the resources, it is a very difficult topic to breach, because all of a sudden I don't want to study because I don't even know where to go.
That's so
and let alone just breach that topic with somebody. But listen, I need assistance with funding. So I like the fact that you do that. And do you also find in your experience, when people are not aware that there's assistance to funding or some form of assistance, that there is a bit of hope, that people just don't want to do anything? It's a difficult conversation to have. Are you there, Bulalani?
I'm here now. My apologies. I've just been having some challenges with my internet. I keep dropping out at a critical moment where I hear you, where I'm wanting to hear your question. So apologies. You're going to have to repeat.
Yeah,
I think it was more just a statement.
Yeah, it was just a broad statement that I was saying, that it is such a difficult conversation to have when you don't have. When there's lack of funding, that it might hinder you from actually furthering your studies.
That's so true.
We just wanted your opinion on that, but we can safely assume that you would agree with that as well. But let's move on
most certainly, definitely.
Let's move on to exciting things, because we want to get into the courses that we had. But this is not the first time we've spoken to Cornerstone.
No, it's not the first time. That is so true, Dougal. And the last time we spoke to you, there was some developments happening, I believe, at Cornerstone. Could you give us an update on that?
We keep track.
Oh yes, the last time we spoke, we have finally moved into our new building, which is situated in Milnerton.
Wow.
The last time we spoke to you, we wanted to also we had some courses that we're developing, and that's a BCom in arts management and a BCom in sports management. So those are now ready. We've delivered on those promises, and we are now ready to register students on those courses, and we are enjoying the new building. We cannot wait for us to be on alert level 1 on this pandemic, so that we can welcome back students, on campus, and the students can start enjoying their newly built campus.
That definitely sounds exciting. Sounds exciting. And 2 brand new courses. You said that was a BCom in sports management?
And a BCom in arts management.
Management.
Okay.
So those are 2 very interesting
I'm
courses.
loving
But
that.
apart from those 2,
there's more actually. There's also a BCom in software development that we've added.
Oh, wow. So some really exciting new courses that you guys have. But let's add to that and tell us about all the programs, or just a brief overview of some of the programs that you offer at Cornerstone, because this is where the nitty-gritty comes in.
This is the
people want to know, okay, so what can I possibly study at Cornerstone?
Okay. Well, we offer short courses, from short courses to higher certificates, to degrees, to postgraduate degrees or honors degrees at Cornerstone. And we have different faculties, which is education, where we offer PGCEs, and we are in the PGCE in intermediate phase, a PGCE in
I think he got dropped again.
Did he dip out again?
I think he got dropped again.
Sorry, so
here we go.
Yeah, that would be my apologies again.
That's
would be a PGCE in foundation phase, a PGCE in intermediate phase. That's in education, and we're also developing a teachers college where we're adding a B.Ed in education, an honors degree in education, and a master's in education. So we also offer courses in psychology. We offer higher certificates in community counseling. We offer a BA in psychology. We offer honors psychology, and And we also have sociology and community development, where we offer a higher certificate in community development and a BA in sociology. We also offer courses in the business field, the BComs I've mentioned, the higher certificates that are on the higher certificate in business studies, the higher certificate in business leadership, together with other qualifications in there. We're also offering, I mentioned community development, but for most students, for people who want to learn more about Cornerstone and who actually want to see our full prospectus, they can go online. It's www.cornerstone.ac.za. You can also send an inquiry via to our email address, which is info@cornerstone.ac.za, and yours truly will offer you a response. The info something that I work on. If you want more information about the types of courses, we are still doing work, also in partnerships with other organizations to ensure that we offer more programs, but we will let you know as time goes on well. We will continue to continue to develop. But at Cornerstone, we're not resting. We're constantly building something new. So when we spoke to you the last time, we told you we're going to bring new courses, the BCom in arts management, the BCom in sports management. We've delivered software development as well. Now we're going to move on to ensure that in other programs that we're developing, hopefully by the time we speak again, I will also share the good news of the types of programs Cornerstone has to offer, the new programs, that is.
I like that. I like that.
This.
You guys
are evolving.
The serious involvement as well. So we've got a comment from Hubert Paul. So Hubert, good morning. Thank you very much for watching. He says, good morning. Great show as always. Higher education is a cornerstone of our country's future. And when the going gets tough, the tough or progressive institutions keep teaching online. And that is in agreement with exactly to what you guys are doing. And that is a brilliant and really fantastic observation that Hubert's got there. He adds to this, he says, funders or donors must remember to educate a child is to turn walls into doors.
Wow.
I like
love
that.
Hubert's words.
Let me just write that down.
I love Hubert's comments.
Please send it to me.
There we go.
I like that.
People, you need to pay royalties to Hubert, please. Please don't use his words.
Hubert, thank you so much. I like that. Wall into door. Because this is exactly what you've been doing. This is what you've been doing. I wanted to, and it is important to acknowledge this. And I directly want to speak to parents, the guardians. You watching this, the teachers. This is the essence. We know this as grown-ups, and I add myself in the grown-up group. We know this as the essence that these are, and these aren't the nucleus reasons why you make decisions. It's those peripheral reasons, that you make but that is it, because that speaks to the values.
It speaks to the values.
And that's what you want.
And that's
and I think it is so important. And Hubert's comment that we just had, and once again, thanks for that, hits it on the head like that.
So true.
Like that.
I
was sorry, Rhoda, and I wanted to ask you, because when we hear all these exciting courses that you have, Bulalani, people are asking now, or want to know, accreditation for these courses. One or two of them on you. How, if I study this, can I work abroad? Is it recognized everywhere? That's one thing that would be a concern to prospective students.
No, we are an institution. I mean, yes, certainly they can work. We are accredited. We're an institution that is registered with the Department of Higher Education. We also have accreditation for courses. So if students want to verify our courses, they can just go online and check our registration with the Department of Higher Education, and also accreditation received for courses via the Council for Higher Education, which is CHE, and also registrations with SAQA, the South African Qualifications Authority. So we've gone through those processes, and we are registered, and the courses are accredited.
Oh, beautiful!
Love it. Love it. Sorry, you wanted to ask something.
No, I was probably just going to add on to that, the parents having to also think at the end of the day, I can't afford to send my child to a higher education, or to go and study at, say, Cornerstone. And really just want to tell them, please stop restricting yourself, restricting your kids. There is opportunities out there. Everybody always hears about the funding and, and they say, oh, how did this person, how that person. You can make that difference because you are that. You can't be that wall. You need to be that door, to open that door to your kids. Don't let anything, challenges like having not enough funding or thinking that you don't have funding to be able to educate your kid. There is opportunity. So be that door. That's what I wanted to say. And not the wall.
Yeah. You know, you hit it so hard on the head when you say, and this is what it's about. And to make it even easier, I mean, just send the email. The details are on the screen.
Is it on the screen?
And the man on the other side will answer this for you. So it is that simple. So you just got to apply. You got to get that ball rolling. So
that's right.
Courses accredited. We know everything now from short courses through to these exciting new degrees.
Oh yeah.
And that is really what it is about. And I like the thing that you do stuff online. It is happening. It is interactive. It is there. But Bulelani now, I mean, 2021 is approaching the bend. It's almost home stretch. We're getting there. People are looking, all right, so they're short courses, so we're looking at semester vibes. People are looking, the new year, 2022, I would like to further my studies or start studying.
Oh, yeah.
When we look in terms of application dates, when do you have to get all of this done? Are there cutoffs? When do you start enrolling? Is the process underway? How, when, and how? How do we do that?
Okay, now to just answer your question as best as I can, the applications are open at the moment, and we will start processing applications from the 16th of August for January 2022. The closing date for applications is the 14th of January in 2022. Okay. We will be if students want to apply, they can go online to www.cornerstone.ac.za, and on the homepage there's a link that will take them directly to the application portal, where a student or a student recruitment officer will be assigned to them to assist them with the application process. So we are accepting applications at the moment, and we'll process them from the 16th of August until the 14th of January, for January 2022.
Okay.
For that semester.
Can we just
and for short courses, I would like to encourage our people, because short courses have got different dates in which they start in. They can go online to ensure that they can go online to check those various dates for those various short courses that are on offer at Cornerstone.
Okay. Can we just repeat again the
www.cornerstone.ac.za, or they can send an email to info@cornerstone.ac.za if they're having any trouble, and we'll ensure that we assign a student recruitment officer to assist them with the application.
Sorry, Dougal. And I must say, because I mean, there's again on our screen, everybody, so you can get that contact details from the screen. And then I just wanted to get back to the fact that, what I've noticed with Cornerstone, especially Cornerstone, obviously our sister company, which is Nickay, that we normally do your graduation photos. I've noticed that the age groups is quite vast. So I'm wanting to tell the viewers out there as well, don't let your age hold you back. So because of the fact that there's so many courses available at Cornerstone for all age groups. So actually go and have a look and see how maybe you want to change in life. Maybe you just want to look at what courses they've got. As I said, I've noticed when I used to take their photos that the age groups was quite vast. It wasn't just your younger ones that was coming from school. It was quite the elderly as well. So heads up to that as well.
And you know what? Sorry, if I can add to that is a bit of a compliment. And when you hear Bulelani mention the courses they've been developing, because that is courses that speaks to industry.
Oh yeah.
Those courses had no reason to exist 20 years ago.
That's exactly it. They cover everyone.
Because in 20 years there was no need for that.
There we go.
But all of a sudden we need the qualification, and I like that the institution is very forward thinking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this ties back to what Hubert said. Wall, hole. We call it a door. We call it opportunity. We call it tomorrow.
Exciting times.
So to succinctly put it that way, that is what it's about. So you have it now. All you got to do is you go to www.cornerstone.ac.za. That is the website, and of course the email info at Cornerstone rather.
Yeah.
Today is Monday.
It's Monday.
I just got this done on Friday.
Google
Mahala
today.
Monday.
Yeah.
Mahala, yeah.
www.cornerstone.ac.za. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Oh no, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So that's the website, the info.cornerstone. See?
Yeah. You got it, Dougal.
Watch me say stone on Tuesday. So, Bulelani, we just about reached the end of our program, and just ahead of all of that, we just wanna thank you for your time, and so succinctly as well.
Oh yeah.
Sharing the information and some of the exciting developments that you have shared with us this morning. So we have the cutoff. So 14th of Jan, if you want
right.
that, we're talking early the new year. So I want to put it out there. You got that. That is the cutoff for the year 2022. But applications are now open. Bulelani?
Hello,
Yes.
excuse me, I missed that.
No, I'm saying, and applications are now open. It is.
Yes, applications are certainly open at this time, and we'll start processing them from the 16th of August. But the cutoff is the 14th of Jan, as I have said.
Yeah.
And then obviously with application for funding as well would be exactly that same time, and they need to start doing that applications now already.
Yes, that would with funding, with financial aid applications, they would also have to contact the student recruitment officer, who will also ensure that they are informed of the dates of the once they get assigned to the student recruitment officer, then they get to learn about the dates for funding and all those things, because they vary.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I absolutely like that you get that recruitment officer who will, like you said, will hold you by the hand and guide you. And of course, we'll have the questions that you as a prospective student might have and not even thought of asking, that they'll give you the answers for that as well, because they'll know what is the frequently asked questions. This is what it's about. This is really what it's about. So a brilliant option, it must be said, Cornerstone. Go check out all the courses. And of course, as we know now, some new developments and a new building. How's that?
Yes, they've moved.
I like
need
new
to go to
places.
the offices and go have a look at it. I've
like
loved
new
all the
places.
other offices they had, so I mean, I need to go look at this one. Any last words from your side before we leave?
We encourage, thank you for having us as Cornerstone on your platform. We want to encourage students to apply. We've got short courses, as I said, higher certificates. Applications are open, and they can just, with any inquiry that they have, they can send it to info@cornerstone.ac.za. And thank you very much for having us, and we hope to assist South Africa and the world in changing, in learning to change the world by ensuring that we've got more and more students at Cornerstone, to exercise education and change their lives as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
awesome. Thank you, sir.
Close to the heart.
Yeah, so any questions for Rhoda? We've been asking you
no.
questions the whole time. Do you have any questions for Rhoda?
For Dougal, not Rhoda.
No, when are you applying?
There you go. On the nose. I like it. Man, don't mess around.
All I can tell you, I need to come and look at your offices, so you better have the coffee ready for me.
She'll be there
I'll
before the
personally make the
14th of
coffee.
Jan.
That's right.
Oh, beautiful.
Bulelani Dindwa, he is the student recruitment team lead and advancement coordinator.
Yeah.
That is
a long
what he
one.
does. And it is a big title, and it's because everything is taken very seriously there at Cornerstone. And as he, of course, said, they will definitely take you by the hand. We thank you again for your time, sir, and thank you for putting everything so succinctly. And it was just a real pleasure interview somebody as so knowledgeable as you are. So absolutely brilliant. Thank you once again,
Well
Bulelani, for joining us here on Mahala Monday. Do take care. So there you have it. It is as simple as that. You go to here's the attempt to say Stone and not Steve. You guys ready? www.cornerstone.ac.za.
He's got it. And like they said, and like he said, Bulelani said, change South Africa for the better and for the world. So that's exactly it, and I'm so glad he said that, because the information needs to get out there so we can give South Africa a better opportunity to be able to spread their wings, and saying we are a country to be able to be on the map at the end of the day. So.
And it's so true. Rhoda, just in closing to say as well, I mean, normally we speak in depth about the various courses. You get all that
Yeah.
bits in there as well. And it's brilliant. It is brilliant. But here we really got like a big sense as well as like value system,
Oh, yeah.
the progressiveness of an institution,
Oh,
and
yeah.
how they want to take you by the hand.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And the exciting courses as well.
Yeah.
So this is a serious option. So I really want you go check out the website, go look at the courses as you do your research through all these different institutions.
Yeah.
And Cornerstone is definitely fantastic.
Fantastic.
And as he said, of course, this is about the big picture, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is about sharing in your
Sharing.
dreams and your hope.
That's so
And we all want to share in each other's happiness, and this is what it's about.
Right.
So as Rhoda normally says, you got to like and share this.
Share.
In fact, if you shared it to 3 people, you got to double that, share it to 10.
That's right. And remember, you can go and look at all of our episodes on our YouTube channel. All of it is there. So we had last year's Cornerstone, this year's Cornerstone, and we're still going to be doing quite a bit of institutions as well. And we've had our ones that we've done in our past. Go have a look and actually go and look at what you can actually go and study. Everything is there.
I actually had a look at one of the previous episodes.
Oh, you go.
No, I got old. So as simple as that. We give you the information you need and everything you need, baby.
That's right.
Once again, thank you very much to Bulalani from Cornerstone that joined us, Mr. Ndidwa. Of course, send them those emails. You know the email address, info@cornerstone.ac.za. And of course, you can go check out their website as well. All the info there with all the dates, all the courses, everything you need to know. But definitely sounds like a really exciting and brilliant institution to take you by the hand. From my side, that is it. And thank you for watching as well.
yeah.
Rhoda, thanks as always, man.
Thank you to you as
August.
well, August, here we come. See you. Bye.
Bye.